Hey guys, so this is me bringing you my match versus Amp week 6, and yeah. So team voter already there, and I said if I saw Rodriguez, I was 100% leading the Wyvern to taunt. So this team gets its stuff: Arcanine, Cincino, Rodriguez, Fracture, Silvally, and Serena. I expected pretty much all of these. Or I know Rodriguez had a chance. I didn't know Fracture would, but Fracture's alright. So anyway, here I'm set off a Hurricane. There's no reason not to. Hit to 29, I can check the damage. He's quaking. I guess he's mono quake. Max specially defensive. um, so he brings out Silverlight Fairy. We kill that one immediately, which is fantastic for us. I'm gonna go my Garbodor. She was a parting shot. Not she, he. Optical Rune. That's alright. I'm gonna go hard Pangoro. That's fine. Still get a knockoff. Yeah, it's just knockoff. This is whatever. Even if I knock off this. Okay. I forgot he had that, but that reveals. He is just no HP. That's fine. He's probably parting shot. I did not think he'd multi-attack there. Let me see how much offensive that is. Not max. He has some. He's not max though. Wyvern's good to keep. So, bro, this is not working out for me. Ooh, I don't like this right now. But I'm fine, but doesn't mean I like the position. I didn't want hazards here. Yes, that's called, by the way. Get the roost back. I can throw off a hurricane here. Actually, I will. It's not allowing Cincino. For free. Are you Scarf Cincino? He's been bringing that a lot, by the way. That's why I'm scared of it. Which just burned. I can just type Pangoro. I could also go Garbodor, which is not a bad play either. Rhyperior is also a pretty good option. Rhyperior is a pretty good option here. The Blade is 2. He can't really break the blade at this point, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go Valdosta to make sure I punish the U-turn. His best plays for Rodriguez, that's whatever. How much did Escalade do? The rocks. Should just drop an Escalade here. I don't think he lets his thing take a knockoff anyway. Like he could just stay in, right? And I got the poison. We got the poison, which by the way is why that killed. Um, 2 kills. Do I just accept that and leave? I could honestly, but knockoff, dude. I come in on Rodriguez and I get a knockoff, and it's gonna do so much to anything. Like it won't kill anything, and I'll die to burn. But like I feel like that's really good. It's really good. I'll keep Pangor for the knockoff on Rune because he gives me a free knockoff on something, which is really big. Fracture, I would not say is a problem, honestly. 44, that's good. Double eats everything, which is why I'm not scared of this fracture. +1 does not do nearly enough. Yes, but like I don't think it's worth it. Like at this point, I need to make sure this thing doesn't set up too much. Do I just stay in? No. Yeah, I figured he'd saw me damage from there. Gardevoir's bulky actually, so I can actually just go this mon. Never mind, he could be poison jab. He's 100% jolly. If he's not jolly, he doesn't outspeed Noivern. Yeah, he's 100% jolly. But I think even after Fox, I still die. Yes. So the Blaze might play, right? There's no other option. No other legitimate option either. Yeah, I just go to Blade and I click Iron Head. Already looked. Wait, that's EV light damage, right? I didn't actually look, but it definitely is. Yeah. It means the Blade eats this for breakfast. Honestly, S-Claw's not that bad of a play either. Because it's 2 KOing too. Like, I'm saying that because it actually does a lot more to Runerigus, but like Runerigus isn't coming hard in anyway. Like, am I really worried about that? He's not going Runerigus. He's gonna. That's fine. I don't die to this. Yep. Did nothing. He's looking really good right now. That is fine. I will I'll spike on the off chance he goes rune. Because, yeah, that's fine. I have Rhyperior, who can come in. I also have Gardevoir, who probably lives anything Serene can go for at this point, because I kept the blade because I can get a Shadow Claw off on Rhyperior, which does decent damage. Yeah, that's why I kept it, by the way. It just, it lives, just the problem is if I miss. Rhyperior, I would go back and the blade because I definitely live. SD this breaks through Runerigus, so I'm not concerned. Because like Quick's not doing anything to Rhyperior, right? From Runerigus. Oh my god, I cannot tie it. Quake is nothing. So, you go Gardevoir into the blade. Because the blade definitely eats this. I would have kept it. Guardy lives. Is it bad if he goes hard, right? Runerigus. I don't think he would, though. I think he just Power Whip, thinking he kills. I don't think I protect here ever. I think I just Moonblast because I think I 100% live. Kill, but it puts it in range of the blade, which then I Shadow Claw the Runerigus, and then I win with Noivern or Rhyperior. A lot, like I expected. It's whatever. I live this. Already count. With crits. I live this. Yep. I crit unironically. Pingora got 2 kills, which is nice. That's nice. Shadow Claw did a good chunk. Did I get Noivern the kill? I think I want to get Noivern the kill, but like I feel like it's not even dicey if I do. It's just gonna sit here longer. Like Noivern wants to kill more than Rhyperior. I'm going Noivern to get the kill. Yeah, I win now, but yep, I 100% win. I just wanted Noivern to get the kill because Noivern's number 3 in kill leaders right now. So I said, hey, get Noivern this kill. That time, which means it's actually not max. I'm fine with this. 2-0 win versus Amp. I wouldn't. So Okay, so we win. Um, we're 6-0. Power. I dig that because that means I'm 100% locked for playoffs. Like I'm now officially 100%. I pretty much was before. Also, Amp was 3-0 at one point, and now he's 3-3. Hit 3. So this match. Got it. Mark out. Did I put it here? I don't even remember. Linked. And 2. Okay. I am now 100% locked. I already was pretty much, but now like there's no situation where I can be knocked out. Even loot. No, it's impossible because everyone below me has at least 3 losses, and yeah. Okay. So we went to a looking back. So can I not do it like that when I want to? I can. No, I'll just do it from here. I gotta find it. Group plays. Bang. I'll just analyze it from here, which is fine. I'll go ahead and link team 2. So this match, going into it, it was actually a little bit tricky to prep for, but I had to play Explosive again. Pretty sure I'm the first one to lock playoffs now, which is cool. 6-0. So our last 2 opponents are going to be Coffin week 7, and then week 8 is Rivals week. So basically, as you can see right here, it's number 1 versus number 2, 3 versus 4, etc., etc. So I'll play whoever number 2 is, which can still be any of these 3. So I guess I'll have to see them. I think Amp can get number 2 as well. Amp still has a chance for playoffs. Also, Coffin does too, which I'd be interested in seeing Coffin play playoffs. Yeah. So looking at the match, I'd find it. It's on my side. Yep. Turn 1. Leading Noivern versus Runerigus, because I figured he'd lead Runerigus if he had it. And showing leftovers, but not Colbert, was really good here too. But him having Runerigus was not too far fetched. I kind of expected it. But me having Taunt was big, because it meant he couldn't get rocks up here. Which, yeah, that's cool, but basically Runerigus did not 100% did not beat me 1v1 with that. Going Pangoro was fine here because he couldn't Willow. The reason I Noivern first was because I didn't want him to be like max defense and comfortably live that. And then, I don't know, just Noivern there was fine because I figured if he was physically defensive, then Hurricane would have done way more. But anyway, Pangoro coming in here basically, he went Arcanine, which I was scrappy for Intimidate, by the way. I was scrappy because of that, and I could CC the Runerigus then. And CC was extremely free versus this team. But I don't know why you'd go Arcanine over Silver Valley Fairy here. I knock off Oko, the Arcanine. But I guess maybe he didn't want to reveal his Silver Valley set yet. AKA Fairy. I guess he didn't want to reveal that yet. So I get that, that's fine. He goes Silver Valley Fairy here, though. So I guess what he wanted to do was keep it in the back. But, so Not the choice. But since his Arcanine died there, he was kind of forced into Silvally Fairy. Otherwise, you could go into Cincino and Tail Whip. Parting Shot was really aggressive play too, because if I click Knock Off there, I was set. It was pretty much game over, honestly, at that point. But letting Pangoro get burnt here, I didn't consider Will-O-Wisp there, but it's definitely a good play on his part, because it kind of neutered this mon here. I could have predicted the Silvally Fairy there. I should have too, but I didn't. I went Noivern because I expected the Parting Shot, and it covered literally any of these mons left. So that was fine. That was definitely a misplay on my part, but I 100% lived. So, it's fine. I don't know if we can schedule yet. Which I don't know. Anyway. um, see, me going Noivern there was kind of bad on my part. But I didn't think he'd multi-attack there, considering I just went my Garbodor and kind of lost offensive momentum. If I did go Garbodor there, his double into Runerigus there was pretty nice too. He could have just clicked Parting. He could have just clicked freaking multi-attack there again, but I don't know why he wouldn't Parting there. If you're gonna double, but I guess you don't want to take damage. But why allow Noivern to roost and not click multi-attack? Because I don't think he predicted the double. I think he was just going to Runerigus to get defensive momentum. But I think that doesn't make much sense considering I could just Hurricane. And if I didn't Hurricane there, I just will Roost. Which I mean, I guess you just rock something then. Me going Arbiter was a little bit annoying there, but I didn't have U-turn either. So that was a little bit annoying. And maybe that was also the play. Maybe he was expecting me to U-turn, and he didn't want me to get momentum from that because, like, again, you could just Parting Shot. So I don't get that. Roost here was absolutely free, even if he Shadow Claw, because I knew I'd live it. I went hard Noivern because I figured I knew he'd rocks. Shadow Claw didn't do anything, and I Hurricane here not to allow in anything for free because at this point I'm at 52 after lefties. I'll be a good amount of HCP anyway. I go Garbodor because I'm Rocky Helmet for this Pokemon. He clicks U-turn and it does 12 and he gets Rocky Helmet damage. But I do more damage to him than he did to me, funnily enough. I knew he Shadow Claw there, so I went Pangoro. I go for the Gong Shot because again I read the Savali coming in. Like you just saw the match, but the poison there was extremely big because it meant that the Savali went down, which it's not like it was a threat because I had a whole Garbodor, I had the Blade. But like if it had Flamethrower and it was like mixed, then I don't know. Darmanitan for Garbodor. Huh. I don't make trades by the way, so I'm not making any trades there. But yeah. So that going down there was great. Him going Cincino, I saved what's like turn 15. I saved Pangoro there. It could get a knockoff on the Runerigus and do a lot of damage to something, which is really nice there. Because at this point, what was he swapping in to knock off? Cincino died. The so knockoff there was really good, and Garbodor kind of covered anything he's going for. And I figured he'd also U-turn because he figured I'd sack Pangoro and I did not. So I was up 6-3 here. This didn't get dicey. It looks like maybe I struggled versus the Fracture, but no, I knew he'd Dragon Dance there, and I knew he'd go for the Stomping Tantrum here rather than Dragon Dance again. If he had Dragon Dance again, it probably would have been a little bit worse. But again, I didn't think that he'd Dragon Dance there. It didn't matter, but he would have gotten extra damage off. So like the Shadow Claw there was covering when Riggs coming in. Like this match wasn't that close, really. Here I go into Garbodor because I figured he's gonna knock there rather than spin, but he didn't. He ended up spinning there. It was actually a really good play because I had to Blade in. He predicted my swap, obviously, which in hindsight maybe I should have just stayed in, but because I made it a little bit trickier. So I had 100% if I went Rhyperior and just clicked Edge, but like I didn't want to risk missing there because that would have been really bad. So I didn't risk it. They say 8 knocks there. Kill me. So now my intention was to just go Noivern and Draco then. Because Draco was, yeah, I could have missed, but like it wasn't as much, and it was probably fine. Uh, so then I just go into Gardevoir here because I counted and I knew I'd live after Stealth Rock. 100%, even if it was adamant, which I'm assuming he was Jolly because it did 677. I mean, uh, I knew it wouldn't kill there, but it put it in range of double aid, which is what I was concerned about at the point. And then Gardevoir died, obviously, as expected. The blade comes in. I knew I'd live here. So I just take the knockoff, which again, I knew I would. And I S-Claw covering a Runerakis pivot. And then at this point, he can't really win because I just Shadow Claw. I did 43, which is a little bit less than I expected, but I mean, it doesn't matter. But and I went Noivern over Rhyperior because Rhyperior was fine, but I wanted Noivern to get the kill because it's higher on the kill leader, and Rhyperior doesn't have like any kills. You see Noivern's number 3 right now, so I figured I'd bring it there. Does Rhyperior have any kills? It does not have any kills, but it still looks good. So yeah. So anyway, that's the match. We won 2-0. It was not a bad match, honestly. Like, close is moderately debatable, but it's definitely a good one. Because close, like, I think I had a safe out no matter what. The Serena spin was, like, worst case scenario. Because if he, like, crit, then he had a chance to win then. But, because no joke, the spin play was really solid. He knew I'd pivot, but, and go Garbodor. But, anyway, it's fine. We win 2-0. We maintain our undefeated streak. Preferably, we continue that on versus Coffin, his team. He's 2-3 right now. He still has a chance at playoffs. So basically, he has to win out at this point, pretty much, because he has 3 losses. And yeah, if he doesn't win out, then he's kind of screwed. But because if he loses here, then he's 2-4, and he still technically has a chance then, but it's just really unlikely because it would require number 4, which is basically just 3-2, would require them to lose out. And with Zeus and Jason, it's pretty unlikely. So if Coffin wins, he has to win out basically. He has to hope that number 4 drops and drops like 2 games, which is unlikely with either of these coaches. But anyway, we're the first one to confirm lock playoffs. Mytholo's about locked it. He needs. Does he need one more? Because I think even with one more, he still lose out playoffs. But I think if. Yeah. These two have definitely gotten out. There's no way to win. Because even if they lose, they have to lose out and they have to win out. But neither one of them can win out because they just can't. Basically, you can't go 3-5 because even if they do, then these two are gonna pass, and then it's just way too much. Basically, they're 100% out. And then, like around here, it's actually really close right now. 3-2, 3-2, 3-3, 2-3. Like it's really close around there. It's just like one win can change it. But I guess we'll see. Next week is when we'll pretty much see who's gonna be in playoffs or not. Because I think if Amp loses and Coffin loses, then that confirms everyone above him at this point. Does Amp play? He plays Majestic, so he actually is unlikely to lose, but Coffin plays. Does he play someone good? He plays me. Oh. I mean, good record wise, not necessarily that they're good, but yeah. I mean, 2-3 versus 6-0. It's kind of unlikely, but it's definitely possible. But anyway, that's the match. Next week we'll play Coffin, and we'll see you guys then.